Oh boy, you ready for the intro? Wow, wasn't that something? Whatever it was. I mean, hello, welcome to El Past the Rings, volume 119. Today we're talking about the Kumuso self-titled cassette that came out on June 20th of 2018. Now, this was released digitally on June 20th of 2018, and then the tapes came out the following month, July 21st, 2018. So let's get the story going. Story. uh, so basically, this got posted in the Facebook group and by Gabriel, the drummer, and I was like, "Holy smokes, this is fantastic!" I think I got. I don't think I finished the first track, which is only like 2 minutes long, and I sent Gabriel a message immediately. I was like, "Yo, may I please release this on tape?" So Gabriel played in Careless, so I already knew him from that, and then I guess some of the other members from this band used to play in 5000, and they also played in Cape Light, and I was able to release the Cape Light discography a little bit after this, I guess. So there's a tie-in there, but anyway, Cape Light was sick also. So was 5000. So was Careless. I mean, this is pretty much, I'm not going to call it a super group, but you certainly have some people who have done some very good work before this in their careers in music. So what does it sound like? I heard it and I was like, oh my god, like this is pretty much Japanese screamo perfection. And Kamuso has released a trilogy of things, and I'd still say that this is the best one. This is the most screamo. It's got a really strong sense of melody and hooks and stuff to it. Dual vocals. It's so good that we ran out at the first run. But anyway, so it's kind of like a Yamaka meets Loma Prieta, meets Cape Light, meets Batari from Singapore. All of that kind of like encompassed. There's really, every track is very different. So let's quickly go through them. So I don't know any of the names because they're all in Japanese, but track one has this build, almost like a math rock post-punk feel to it, and there's a lot of kind of spoken word yelled stuff that builds into screaming. It is, the ebb and flow of that song is fantastic. Track two is emo violence perfection. This is definitely an early Loma feel, or like Sailboats feel to that track. I mean, good lord, go listen to that. It's fantastic. Track three, you've got like a Yaga feel. This one is the most expansive of the four, and I mean, it and track one kind of combine into what the next EP sounds like. But yeah, it's like Yaga Japanese style. It's really good. Really almost post-hardcore screamo. And then track four is just more emo violence, except it's like 40 something seconds. So it's really quick. This entire EP is only 8 minutes long, but it is 8 of ZBR's best minutes, I would say. Honestly, this EP is absolutely stellar. I've used the word perfection, and I'll use it again because this EP is a perfect screamo EP. I feel like a lot of people still have not heard this. Go check this shit out. It's awesome. Anyway, let's talk about the presses. So the first one was out of 60 copies. So at this point, I had just got a printer. I think this was right when I got my first good printer. Oh, Epson 3750. So I really wanted to take a stab at doing my own like DIY J cards, because getting them printed from the duplication place was pretty expensive. And yeah, the tapes I felt like were already kind of expensive as is. So this was kind of when I was starting to do more and more DIY stuff. So I invested in some multicolor sparkle paper. So I got like 5 different colors of paper in the package. So there's 5 different color variants of the covers. You'll notice that the backs, there was no back insert for this, so I just put the sticker and I printed out the ZBR number and just photocopied them over black. So that's all that is. So like I said, 5 different covers. They came with a sticker. I don't know if it was this one. Again, I just got a printer. I'm like, I'm gonna buy some sticky sparkle paper, and the first run I didn't even put tape over them. So you put those outside, and assuming they even stick, the sticky paper was crap. The color would immediately run. Plus, it didn't print well because of the sparkle paper being different levels and getting a little too technical here. So eventually I moved into doing some inverting of the colors and then manipulating of the colors, and then I eventually realized that I should be putting tape over them. I got some better paper and then put these over an additional sticky paper. So these are a bunch that were around this time and a little bit later, and I feel like it all kind of culminated because I decided to get the printer for this. Maybe not for that. I can't remember if it was for this specifically or I was kind of just like, I'm going to start doing more of these now. Anyway, so first run is out of 60. There were 20 of these half black, half white tapes. There's the sticker that would have come with the tape as well. I actually have one on my computer right now. So there was green cover, red cover, got your blue cover. This was like a blue and gold sparkle tape, 20 of those as well. Then I splurged, not for the purple paper that came in the pack, but for the silver tapes, there's 10 of those. And this isn't like, these are the very first like platinum silver ones that I got. And there were also 10 golds. Again, platinum golds. At that point, well, even now, they're like almost $10 just for the shells. So, so that first run did pretty well. I mean, I really wasn't doing very many tapes. It's a Japanese band, so not that many people in North America knew about them. But yeah, it did pretty well. I eventually got rid of them all. So we decided to do second runs of a couple things that we've been sold out of in 2020 or something like that. I don't remember, 2021. So we did another run of just like 30 copies, and I actually still have a couple of these copies left. So I'm hoping with this Out Past the Rings I can just clear them out, because maybe one day we can compile this onto something of a different format. That'd be great. So there's 10 of these black and white ones. All of these ones have printed covers from the Duplication Company and are blank inside, yes. And then I did, at this point I was swirling, so we've got 10 of these silver swirls, and then another 10 of the gold swirls. I think those all turned out pretty nice. So yeah, there's 2 more Camuso Out Past the Rings coming up. One with a 7-inch EP and one with a split cassette. A lot more information about this band. This band was absolutely fantastic. I think, don't quote me, I think at least 1 or 2 of these guys is in Angry Sun, an incredible new band from Japan that's been doing stuff since like 2020. They've released 3 or 4 EPs already so far, and each one is really, really good. So if you like the Camuso stuff, well, first check out 5000 and Cape Light, and then definitely check out this other new band as well, Angry Sun, because they're not the same. They're similar, and they're all, it's kind of like they're Japanese Sean Learys, aren't they? They're just in Tom Schlatters, just going around no matter what band they're in. They're just fantastic. All 4 of those bands, totally worth checking out. I guess I'll just sign off there. The next Out Past the Rings, I memorized it. I don't need to look at the book. It's Coma Regalia's The Mirror. Wow. So that's the BR-120. Whoa, just going mad out of focus here. I just surprised the camera so much with my memory here. It was literally confused and couldn't focus. I will bid you adieu, or ado, stop talking.